Welcome to Master and Apprentice.
Today we're going to be making custom lightsabers from Star Wars.
This is Marcus Laporte. For the last 17 years, Marcus has been working in the film industry as a production designer, art director, and prop fabricator.
And this is Adam Ellis, a novice cosplayer and a systems administrator for Rooster Teeth, the production company we work for.
We're going to show you what it takes to make professional level props from your favorite movies and video games.
And teach you the tricks that pros use that you can do at home.
This is Master and Apprentice.
I think every one of us has fantasized about having their own lightsaber and maybe even a custom lightsaber at that.
Sure. My dad made one of these out of a broom handle and some PVC parts when I was a little kid, so this one's kind of near and dear to my heart. Basically, we're gonna take an off-the-shelf lightsaber. We're gonna sort of go into the Star Wars universe. We're gonna borrow some aesthetics that we know that we can apply here, and we're gonna start to kit bash our own pieces that we've found. This is what's fun about doing, cosplay and prop work, is you get to kind of pick and choose the pieces that you want.
Right.
So this is about personalization.
We got about half a day to do this.
Yeah.
And this is something at home hopefully people can take care of in a similar amount of time.
Yes, I believe so. So on a scale of 1 to 10, this build is about a 3. This is a really great starting project for anyone who's never done anything like this.
We're each gonna be making our own custom lightsaber. I'll be going for a Jedi look, and Marcus is gonna be going for like a Knights of Ren sort of look.
So the first step is going to be to sketch this thing up. Well, obviously, we're going to need some pens and pencils and a pad of paper for that. The next step is lightsaber prep. You're going to need a screwdriver to remove the blade and an off-the-shelf lightsaber to work with. The next step is going to be kit bashing. You're going to need some plastic model kit parts and some super glue or epoxy to attach all these pieces. So the last step here is going to be painting and weathering. You're going to need some small paintbrushes for this, as well as an airbrush. You're also going to need some spray paints and some acrylic paints for all the aging. Okay, Adam, so let's figure out what this thing looks like.
So do you want to start with your design?
This is one taken from the Force Awakens art book. It looks like a concept design for a Knight of Ren. I don't know if it's going to be in the new movie or not, but I really liked the drawing when I saw it.
Yeah, it's cool.
I really like that it's black. You don't see that very often.
I'm a little nervous because I'm afraid that I don't have the right creative brain yet.
I think you do. We can reference this this photograph. You know you like the ribbing. You know you like this. This gives us something to go off of.
Maybe this is all the divots in are copper.
Okay, you sound like you just went a place in your head. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get you excited about what we're making.
Now that we have a good idea of what we're both building, we can start on kit bashing.
We're starting with an off-the-shelf lightsaber, but it doesn't really look very fancy. So instead, we're gonna take a bunch of kit bashed parts and stuff that we have around the house and start gluing these up and making these look really cool. Whenever you do kit bashing, everything needs to kind of have somewhat of a purpose. You don't want it to be haphazard. As you build and put new pieces on, it'll start to develop.
So I'm gonna take this PVC pipe and cut it on the table saw while it's at a 45-degree angle, then cut off the excess, and then all I have to do is fit it onto the lightsaber.
The easiest way to get tubes to fit on a bigger tube is to do like a split. So we can take this to the bandsaw. We can make a cut right here. We could probably sleeve this around. It will stretch enough. Then wherever there's a gap, we're gonna use another piece of model parts to kind of hide the fact that there's a seam there.
So we just stretch it and, girl, we might need to.
A little too tight?
I need to heat it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's give it some heat with the heat gun. Then you should be able to fit that on there.
Feels pretty good.
Okay.
We have those little cylindrical details, and now I have little bits to clean up, so I'm using an X-Acto to cut away the excess.
You want to be really careful when you're working with the X-Acto blade. This is probably one of the most dangerous tools in the entire shop. It looks super innocent. It's, oh, I'm just a wee little knife. Anytime you work with this, you always want to be pushing this away from your body.
Perfect.
If you miss or you break or you lose your grip, then it's going somewhere that's not important. So kit bashing is the fun part. All you have to do is glue the pieces on wherever you like them. This is from a toy gun. We cut the nozzle off. You can kind of see where it was. This portion here is from a satellite model. This is from a Y-wing.
Frustrated, man. I was trying to use these fluted bits, and I don't think it looks good.
I know that you don't think it looks that great, but this is really good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna take your lesson from the last time we kit bashed and just be okay with changing the design a little bit. So Marcus, yours is looking pretty far along.
Yeah, we're getting close on mine.
You're probably gonna be ready to paint way sooner than I am.
Yours is looking really good, actually. It doesn't seem like it right now because it's a bunch of different colors,
You have
but
to keep this tip on to make sure no one thinks it's a real lightsaber.
that's so you can take it to Comic-Con, right?
I think I'm gonna do what we talked about and do some of this in black, but I think I'm gonna keep most of it chrome And then I'll have a couple strips of copper.
You're in the right neighborhood.
Cool.
All right, so the big pieces are on and we're ready to paint.
I'm just masking off the parts that I'm going to not want to paint black, because I'm going to paint my black first. Oh, I messed up already. I just don't like the comparisons of like who's a bigger Star Wars fan, because everyone has their own sentimental connection to a movie like Star Wars. Marcus, that's his dad built him a lightsaber growing up. You know, me, that was also my bonding experience with my dad, was watching Star Wars all the time. I'm gonna paint these little bands copper and mask the rest of the thing off. I think those copper accents make me real happy.
Oh yeah.
All we got left is weathering.
So if you've seen the show before, you know anytime we're trying to make an object look like metal when it's plastic, I usually fall back on this metallic wax paint. And right now we are just gently guiding the side of a brush over all the high spots where this detail exists. And this kind of gives us some, almost like a faux airbrush, really.
That is awesome. In like 4 or 5 hours, you have a Knights of Ren awesome custom lightsaber.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've got an old wiring harness from some miscellaneous tech we've had laying around. I'm gonna cut something off and we're gonna glue it on. Okay, I'm gonna dirty mine up. If you don't have an airbrush, you could easily use the front of a small paintbrush, paint some on, wipe it off, and leave all the paint in the recesses.
I just have to do some dry brushing, get this part silver, and get some dirt in it. We're getting there. Well, this turned into a really awesome afternoon project.
This was a lot of fun.
I was really scared, dude. Like,
I know, I can tell. You were really sweating it.
I've made stuff before, but like I haven't created my own design and like worked from that.
The fact that it shows the light through there is awesome. You've got copper here in the middle, which is a really nice detail, and you didn't use it too much. All these PVC fluted parts that you got, it didn't fit at first, so you just kind of cut them, split them at the back, and then you hide the seam. Looks great.
Yours is amazing. It
thank you.
reads just like what you were going for. It's so cool.
I think it kind of looks like a jet engine.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. What do you say we get out of here, man?
Yeah, let's go battle.
All right.
It's time to wield these.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm fine.
Do you still want to do this?
We still do this. We still do this. Come on.
You
come on.
sure?
Yes, I'm ready for this.
okay.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Thanks for watching Master and Apprentice.
We hope you guys decide to make your own lightsabers at home. And if you do, please show us. And if there's anything else you want us to make, also let us know in the comments. We will see you next time.
Goodbye.